You can hear us.
They'll hear me. Good morning, everyone. It's Susan here with Balance Yoga and Wellness. Thank you for joining me for morning Vinyasa. If your yoga section and area is set up, you don't need any props, but if you do like to use a blanket for buffering your knees or block substitutes at home, you're welcome to do so. We're going to get started. Today's class is going to begin in a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. And I invite you to find what is comfortable for you, shifting around a little bit and settling in. Closing your eyes, let your palms fall to your lap. Chin will fall to your chest. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose, and then exhale, release out of your mouth. One more, just like that. Inhale deeply, and exhale, release. Falling into a comfortable, natural rhythm of breath, now moving it in and out through the nose. After several cycles, start settling into your body. Preparing for practice, setting aside all those thoughts swirling around in your head. Acknowledging them and letting them pass. The next hour to yourself. Staying present by continuing to observe your breath. Movement in and out. Rise and fall of your chest and belly. And then taking a quick scan from head to toe, just checking in with how you're feeling this morning, how you're feeling in your bodies physically, emotionally, acknowledging your energy level, always without judgment. And gradually, not forcefully, deepening the breath. Taking it deeper all the way to the belly. Full inhales, extended long exhales. Shoulders are soft, relaxing away from the ears. Your jaw and your throat are nice and soft and relaxed, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And it is from this place of grounding that you begin focusing on your intention to set, either for class or your day ahead. Opening your palms towards the ceiling, welcoming and inviting in the intention. On an inhale, sweep your arms up, palms touch, fingers open wide. Sliding thumbs first, brow center, and then sliding them down to heart center. Nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, release, bow, setting your intention. If it feels right to keep your eyes closed as we start a little movement into the fingers. You can also start opening the eyes and keep a soft gaze, wiggling in the fingers, preparing for the weight. Nice soft fist as you draw some circles in one direction, maybe 3 or 4 times. And then switching direction. Opening the hands and sweep the arms up. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Fingertips stay reaching in opposite directions. The finger pads can touch the floor. Chin drops into the chest. Nice upright spine. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck. And just shake your head side to side. Nice easy movement. Integrating into the practice. Chin stops at center, up and down. Shake your head yes. Feel that stretch in the throat as you gaze up at the ceiling. And then settling into a neutral gaze forward. Nicely inhale through your nose. Exhale as you release right ear over to the right shoulder. Keep that right shoulder relaxed. And send your left palm away, adding in an additional stretch. Maybe that nerve glide there. Palm up to the sky and then down to the ground. A few rotations, just exploring that movement, seeing how it feels for you this morning. If you come across any areas of tension, breathing and lingering there. And then chin drops into the chest as left fingers relax alongside your hips. Rotating over to the left side, same thing. First feel it out before you add the arm extension. And then the rotation of the palm up and down. Nice. Beautiful. Relaxing hand down, chin drops to the chest, and then moving forward. Sweep your arms up. And you're going to bend, touching the tops of your shoulders. If you have any issues with the shoulders at all, a tightness or something going on that doesn't feel right, please skip this particular exercise. Otherwise, we're going to make big circles. Just getting everything nice and lubricated for the practice. And then reverse. Excellent. And then release, shake it out. If you are sitting on a prop for your seated position, you may want to place it aside as you come up over your knees. Finding tabletop position. Shifting your foundation. Checking in, shoulders and wrists are nicely aligned, hips and knees. Palms are open wide. And then take a moment here, finding neutral spine. Next deep inhale, initiating the movement from the pelvis. Tilts up to the sky, belly drops, heart opens, and fill up first cow pose. Exhale, tuck belly bend into the spine, chin into the chest, round. Inhale. And exhale. Working with your own breath rhythm a few more times. Flowing through these two poses. Nice. Inhale. Neutral spine. Knees are going to open a little wider as toes touch. Press back, sending your hips to your heels, reaching, extended child's pose. Maybe your forehead touches the earth. Shift a little in the hips if that feels good. As fingers continue to reach towards the front of your mat, lengthening and fill out. Inhales and exhales. Beautiful. Palms are open wide. Inhale, shift forward, return to tabletop position. Sending right leg back, toes are going to touch down at the back of your mat. And then push back ever so slightly, driving through the heel. You're looking to stretch the calf muscles. So I do it dynamically, little baby pulses. You don't want to go forceful, we're still warming up. And then sweeping forward, return to that neutral tabletop position, but hover the toes off the mat. A few rotations, squeezing your toes, bringing some movement, maybe some circles in one direction or the other. And then sweep the leg out. If you were to point with your toes to the front of your mat, that's kind of what we're looking for. Yes, and then sweep it back. Return your right knee underneath your hip. Beautiful. Second side. Send the left toes back. We're touching them down at the back of our mat. Giving a little leverage to pulse back, stretching the calves, waking up the body. It's a beautiful, sunny Wednesday morning. Ready?
Yeah.
And then shift forward, hover the toes. We're keeping the hips square, so we're not opening yet, just hovering it and holding. Start opening up, pointing the toes to the front. Oh, sweeping back and touch down. Maybe shift a little. Side to side. Beautiful. Push back. Just a breath in child's pose. And imagine belly button pulling into the spine. You're stretching and filling that low back area. On an inhale, belly drops, cow pose, heart opens to the front of the mat. Inhale, return to neutral spine. Adding on right foot back, and left reach with the arm. Core is nicely engaged. Gaze is down at the floor, keeping length in the back of your neck. Beautiful. Stay here for 2 breaths, or option to tap elbow to knee, curving through the spine. We exhale as we tap, and inhale as you open and expand. And then replace knee and palm. Second side. Sending left leg out. First, find stability with the left leg before you add in the reach with the right hand. Same idea. You don't want to sink in the back. Toes aren't lifted that high. Staying here for 2 breaths or exploring that tap. Exhale. Inhale as you reach and lengthen. Oh, so beautiful. Returning home to me. Nice. Start pouring a little bit more weight into your left palm as you inhale. Open to the right side of your mat. Reach. On your exhale, tucking the hand under. We're not staying in thread. You're just reaching. Get the spine moving. Inhale, sweep and open. Exhale. Last setup, we're going to settle into our thread needle. Coming down on right shoulder and cheek. Hips are up. Left hand can stay exactly where it is. You can also reach toward the front of your mat. Give this twist. Nice. Last breath here.
As we start thinking about untwisting out of this pose, first the left palm comes underneath the shoulder. You're going to press up, sweep the arm, return to that opening before you replace palm. Second side. So we are thinking about putting a little bit more weight into that right palm, allowing us to lighten up and lift left arm up. One side's always a little stickier than the other, and tuck under. Inhale, sweep and open. And tuck under. Last time we open, bring the left arm and cheek down, hips up to the sky. Right palm can stay exactly where it's at, or maybe find length as you reach. I like to come up onto my finger pads of the reaching or right hand. This feels nice to me, opening up a little bit in the armpit area. Excellent job, everyone. Waking up, working out the kinks. Unthreading, right hand underneath right shoulder, start pressing up. Sweep left arm out to the side, and then replace. Washing it away with one round of your cow and cat. Inhale, neutral. Start tucking your toes, lifting your hips, finding first forward facing dog, and pedal it out. Move in any way that feels. Exploring this, I like to drive one heel to the ground as the other knee bends and the heel lifts, just kind of a little suction, making it as dynamic or as you wish, so you can just find and hold and breathe. But a little exploration is kind of nice, especially for a morning practice. Nice. Now lifting the heels, come up on the balls of the feet. Bend deeply. Send the hips back. You're pressing the front of the mat away. It's almost like you're trying to rip your mat in half by pressing back with your hips and pushing forward with your hands. Hovering the knees just over the mat. Bear pose. And then straight and return to downward facing dog. One more time. Lift. Bend. Belly comes close to the thighs. This time maybe you're looking between your palms. Tiny little back bend is happening here before you straighten and return to downward facing dog. Shifting forward, find high plank. Cross the floor away, core is nicely engaged, and you're feeling space between the shoulder blades. You got it. Lift the hips, return to downward facing dog. And then slowly start walking very slowly up to the front of your mat, really articulating the feet, stretching all the good spots. And when you arrive, lift into a half. Half lift here, lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold, grabbing opposite elbows, hanging ragdoll. Rocking side to side, forward and back. Let the movement be driven by your feet. Shoulders, throat, and jaw relaxed. Crown of the head is just dropping toward the floor. Releasing your elbows, just let the arms hang for a moment. So I have super long arms, the backs of my hands can rest on the floor, and I like stretching in the wrists. Just feels good to me, but do what feels good to you. Inhale, half lift, lengthen once again. Hands can stay high, even on the knees. Exhale, soften. And then on your next inhale, sweep your arms up as you rise to the sun. Gaze up, hands touch, floating through heart center. Return your palms alongside your hips. And then check in. Once again, our foundation has shifted. Finding mountain pose and the mountain pose that works for you. Hip width distance for your feet, maybe closer in toe mounts can touch. All the points are nicely rounded and you feel the earth beneath you. Lift all 10 toes up and replace them. Lift the shoulders up, squeeze the shoulders towards the ears, and then send the shoulders down and back, opening the palms to the front. Gazes over the bridge of your nose, active mountain pose. Inhale, sweep, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly release down. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, sweep, rise to the sun, all the way up. Float through heart center and return. We're going to continue 2 more rounds of sun breath, just like that. Take it easy and slow. Feel each transition as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, soften. Sweep, rise. Maybe the heels lift this time. Finding a little bit of balance before the heels drop or curve. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Soften. Inhale, sweep, rise. Option to lift. And drop. Beautiful. And shake it out. Sweep the arms up. You're going to twist to your right side as left knee softens, opening up. Right in, sweep the arms up, reach. Right knee softens as you look and twist to your left. Right back to center. Palms touch, forward fold. Half lift. Press through the palms, step right foot back, and left foot back. Lower down to the mat. So you can drop your knees to do this. You can chaturanga down. It is the first one, so choose wisely. And you're going to land on the mat, hands are underneath your shoulders, exploring a little baby cobra, squeezing shoulder blades together, squeezing in the glutes, the tops of the feet, pressing into the mat, and finding a lift. The squeeze should lift the hands, and then exhale, soften. Hands come out at an angle off your mat, elbows to the sky. Press into the finger pads and rise once again. Should be able to freely move the head and neck, and then come down. Hands return underneath your shoulders. Press back to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. 4 more breaths here. Come up on the balls of the feet, bend in the knees, look between your palms, and start making your way to the front of the mat in any way that you choose. Once you arrive, right into a half lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, sweep and rise. Exhale. Return. Beautiful. Round 2, sun sal A in. Maybe this time the arms open, allowing our heart to reach. Half lift. Exhale, press. Step back and lower down. Inhale and up dog or tall cobra. Exhale, you're down dog. Look between your palms and make your way to the front of the mat in any way that you choose. Half lift, soften and fold. Inhale, sweep it up and rise. And palms. Shift a little. Give rotations. Sometimes there's pressure from the downward facing dog. So just be mindful of what you're feeling in your wrists. Setting your feet, and on your next deep inhale, send your hips back, sweep your arms up, Vinyasa. Awkward chair, send hips back. You should have the weight when you feel so much so that the toes can lay up and lift. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach. One more time, exhale. And reach. Rise, float the hands down. Excellent. Again, what we do once, we should do twice, maybe more. I don't know. Sun salutation, please send the hips back in. This time you're going to exhale over bent knees, then straighten, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, press through your palms, step back, and lower down. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. As you lift, start bending the knee and opening. Start opening the hip to the right side. Foot is flexed, you're driving the heel close to the body. Looking underneath your right armpit, continuing to press the front of the mat away. And then straighten and square. Sweeping forward, tap. Right knee to right elbow in forward plank. Inhale, sweep and lift, three-legged dog. And then second time, bringing your right foot forward. Let your left knee drop on top of the toes. Pause here. Press through the left palm. Inhale, open twist. Bring the hand down. Fingertips frame the right foot. Send the hips back. Half split. Beautiful. Inhale, rebend. Heart opens. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Return to low lunge. Hands come to knees with thighs and rise. Left hip flexor starting to stretch. Maybe you stay here. Or option to sweep and rise. Opening the heart, goddess arms. Inhale, reach. Arms sweep around, coming to the front of the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knees, runner's lunge. Very carefully, we're going to step that right foot back to downward dog. And pedal it out. Taking note of how the right side now feels versus the left. Setting up second side. Inhale, left leg up, sweep. Bend and open, twist to the left side. Look underneath your left armpit. Inhale, straighten. As you exhale, shift forward, core plank, left knee is looking to tap left elbow, and then shift right back to three-legged dog. We're exploring that compression to sweep the leg forward when we do the tap. And the next time, that same idea, imagining you're going for the tap as you bring your left foot forward, dropping your right knee. Left foot forward. Yeah, guide it along, and here we are. And you can drop your right knee and untuck your toes now. Finding a little bit of a twist, press into the right palm. You can stay also on your fingers if you want to stay lifted and inhale, rise. As the left arm cartwheels down, we return to center, preparing to just straighten the front leg. The hips get sent back. The knee does not have to straighten it, right? So you can keep it bent. We're just working to dynamically move between these two poses, a low lunge and a half split. Inhale as you lunge forward. Exhale as you send the hips back. And last time. All going to meet in one lunge. Fingertips to the front of the mat, back toes tucked under, and lift your knee. You're pressing here, and then sending the left foot back down, facing home. Nice. Lift your heels, soften your knees, look between your palms, making your way to the front of the mat in any way that you choose. Right into a half lift. Exhale, soften. Next, inhale, sweep your arms, extend your hips back, Vinyasa. Chair. Sweep. One more sweep. It's like we're skiing. And up, rise, and float. Shake it out. Sip water if you need. All your good things. I know it's so hard waking up. Yawning. I don't think I had enough coffee yet. Although some people think I always act like I drink about 10 cups of coffee. Pausing for a moment to explore a little bit of a balance in a hip flipping. Starting first by shifting your weight to your left foot, pulling your right knee up, and just see how this feels first. Know that you have the wall available to you. Nice. Beautiful. And down. Second side, weight pours into the right foot as left knee lifts. And down. Return to the original side. Setting ankle on the left. Staying somewhat upright or begin sinking, deepening that stretch. Your choice to explore, staying here, or fingertips to the floor as you lift your heel. And rise. As you rise out of it, lift the knee up and drop it back down. Second side, same thing. You can stay high, just a little, then we'll start opening up the hip area. So when I lift and place the ankle under your thigh, maybe this is where I'm exploring today. Deeper expression, send the hips back more. Coming all the way down is an option. Fingertips can guide you. You get to hear my knees come up. Nice. And shake it out. It is really the best hip stretch. Nice. Excellent. Inhale, sweep. Draw your hands up together and bring them to heart center. Begin shifting your weight to your left foot again as we flow through. So the right knee is going to lift ever so slightly for a moment as you shoot your right foot back. Crescent lunge, sweep your arms up. Start opening up, finding warrior two. So you're gonna open to your right. Back foot pivots. Yes. Nice. From warrior two, pivot and return to crescent lunge. Hands come into heart center and twist to the left. So right elbow is locking outside the left knee. Taking this moment. And then carefully stepping right foot forward into revolved chair. You got it. Back to center chair. Sweep arms back. And forward. And back. This time forward, rise, both hands down. I know. Second side. Weights gonna forward to the right foot. We hover through that same balance we explored. It's gonna just give us a moment. And I like to counterbalance by reaching. So as I'm shooting the left toes back, I'm reaching. That way I feel a little bit more certain. Yes. Did it. And sweep. Excellent. From here, opening to the left, warrior two, the back foot pivots and arms open. Explore this. Let's open hip, strong arms. To return to crescent. Pivot, hip closes, and heel lifts. Yes. Drawing hands to heart center. Revolve your lunge. Carefully stepping left foot to meet the right, staying in revolved chair. Back to center, sweep arms back, exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise and float. Awesome job. Yeah, I feel like we need to applaud ourselves. Woo! Good work. So I have the camera, but I also want you guys to see me. So I'm gonna just shift ever so slightly here as we work in wide leg fold. So you're gonna step back in the way that makes most sense to you. For me, I'm stepping back with my right foot to pivot. That way, the camera can see me and you guys can see me. And I'm setting up in my wide leg. So facing the long edge, and let's all face the window side. We get to see the sun, right? This is beautiful. And then feet are parallel, toes slightly turning in. Hands are going to start at the hips. And as we begin, nice deep inhale. On an exhale, let your legs do the work. We're pausing halfway. So pressing the feet apart, that movement is going to stop you halfway. Nice flat back here, feel the hamstrings. And again, a little stretch here. And then exhale, soften, wide leg forward. Both hands can come to the mat. Maybe line up with your feet. You got it. Inhale, half lift and lengthen toward the window side. Exhale, soften. Hands are going to walk out, and if you can imagine downward dog with really wide legs, that's what we're looking to do. Left hand slides to the center as I take my right hand and reach for my left ankle. Twist a little tug. Micro bend in the knees. You don't want to lock anything out here. You got it. Beautiful. And then replace right hand and reach for the left. Doing all the things that looks good. And return to that downward dog as you walk, hands back. Yes. Hands return to the hips. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Let the legs do the work. Exhale, rise to stand. Oh, so beautiful. Right toes are gonna tuck out. I'm gonna hop step my left foot at a 45-degree angle. So I'm shortening it as I prepare for pyramid pose. Hands are gonna stay on the hips. The hips are square to that front edge or back edge. And then inhale, exhale, same idea, stop halfway. Feel that length, releasing. And then come down blocks or floor. Mm-hmm. Left fingertips, press down, inhale, open, firm revolve triangle to the right side. Oh yeah, that made me feel. Cartwheeling the hands down, hands to the hips, nice deep inhale, exhale, rise. As you pivot back to the long edge, shake it out so we can explore it on the other side. So I turn my left toes out. I do like a shorter stance, so I don't like it as wide. So I will hop step my right foot in. Keeping right foot on the right side, left foot on the left side, squaring my hips. Putting your hands on your hips and really feel what you're doing here. Yeah, you got it. Excellent. You can even turn those right toes a little bit more angled towards the back of the room. So it's more of a foot, no, to the other way. More to, yes. Might allow more of a square, yes. Inhale, and then exhale. Nice slow release. Pausing at that halfway point, letting your legs do the work before you exhale. Release into exploring revolve triangle. Right fingertips can stay right where they are. Inhale, open left arm to the left side. Cartwheeling the hands down, hands to the hips, nice deep inhale to prepare, and then exhale, rise. Beautiful. One last time, we turn to the long edge. So when I have wide leg, to bring the heels in and press into the balls of the feet, soften the knees, and then just bring the heels closer. As I start sinking down, goddess pose. Option to place the hands behind the head, putting up in the shoulders, your choice. Or staying in full pose or goddess arms. 2 more breaths here, I know. Bring in the heat. Rise. Float the hands down. Pivot to face the front of your mat or the front of the room. And step back foot to meet the right. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, forward fold. Gorilla pose, you're lifting and placing your palms underneath your feet. Big toe is in the wrist crease area. And it's an opposite, it's a tug, pull, stretching and releasing. Sessions and that's. Oh, and let the head down. So nice. And when you release, nice half lift. Soften and fold. And I start sitting back, letting my hands guide me as I sit in the center of the mat. Beautiful. Stretch the legs out, shake them out. few rotations in the feet. Exploring reverse tabletop. So the hands are going to come behind my back so everyone can see. My fingers are going to point toward my hips. If that is too much, send them away. You know, it's fine to do that. We're looking to puff the chest open. Knees are bent and my feet are parallel. I lean back first and already start the opening. I find the space between my neck, or my ears and my shoulders. So when I lift, the upper part of my body is already starting to move. Then I rise, squeeze, and lift the hips. I'm driving through the heels and not losing engagement in my neck. I know. 2 more breaths. You got it. And slowly, with control, releasing the hips down, stretching the legs out. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Soles of the feet come together, knees open, butterfly pose. Option here, nice wide diamond. Second option is to pull or bring the hips close to the body, binding your feet with your hands. So when I do this, I'm pulling back and releasing my upper traps. So we did some upper body stuff. So sometimes it's nice to just press down when I'm in this. So I'm opening the hip and releasing that. Realigning the spine. And then take it wider and fold with it. And unwinding and easing yourself out of this pose, press yourself up. Guide your knees together. I lean back and just let you You may need to walk forward a little bit, shift your hips, and then make your way down to the mat. Back is relaxed. Guide one knee, then the other into the chest, and just hug them in. Rocking side to side, forward and back, massaging, moving. And as we set up for our final pose of Shavasana, squeezing, pulling forehead to knees, forming a ball of energy, inhaling deeply. On your exhale, you will release and surrender.
Bringing your awareness back into your body, back into your space, deepening your breath as you draw a small movement, fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Squeeze feet together. Inhale, arms up overhead, full body stretch, lengthening and filling up. And then exhale, release back into the earth. Bringing one knee then the other into your chest as you roll over onto whatever side feels right to you, using your arm as a rest. Circling back around and return to the intention you set at the beginning of class. Allowing that to guide you through the rest of your day. And then using your hands, begin pressing yourself back up to a seated position on your mat. Hands come to heart center. Take a moment of gratitude for being here on your mat today, doing something for yourself, showing up. I want to thank you guys for joining me this morning. So nice to have you here. So nice to be able to share the practice with you. And thank you for everyone joining me online, for being here. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you.